Now with our GMA cover story, parents in Texas demanding action after multiple employees at an elementary school allegedly gave sleeping aid patches containing melatonin to 4-year-olds. Stephanie Ramos is here with more on this story. Good morning to you, Steph.
Lara, good morning. It all came to light when a 4-year-old returned home from preschool with a sticker. Her mom says the sticker looked suspicious, and when she started to do her research, she found the sticker was actually a sleeping patch containing melatonin for adults.
This morning, an investigation is underway at a Houston school after preschool teachers were accused of giving kids, quote, special stickers that are believed to be sleeping aids.
I had straight anxiety just thinking about what's going on with the school.
Last month, Lisa Luviano says her 4-year-old daughter came home from school with a sticker that featured a moon and clouds.
It caught mine and Dad's attention, and we asked, what did she say? And she said, it's a sleeping sticker. And I asked her, where do you get this? She's like, well, my teacher gives it to me for sleeping time.
Luviano says she went to the school the next day to report the sticker she believes was melatonin, but claims her concerns weren't immediately addressed.
They said they were going to keep up with us, that they're here for us. 2 days later, she calls back. The teacher's still there.
The district telling ABC station KTRK the staff members in question were immediately removed from the classroom and placed on administrative leave pending an ongoing investigation by the Spring ISD Police Department, and that it takes every allegation of educator misconduct seriously and will take all necessary measures to ensure that our students are educated in a safe and nurturing environment.
We send our kids to school knowing that our kids are going to be safe here. We trust our teachers. For that to happen, that's unacceptable.
So frightening. There have been no charges filed against those teachers. But guys, thank goodness that little girl brought the sticker home, because who knows how long that had been going on.
That is just crazy. Okay, Stephanie, thanks very much.
New tonight, parents of some pre-K students in Spring are outraged after they say some teachers have been giving their children sleep patches at school.
In an email sent to parents today, the school saying Spring ISD police now investigating. Matt Doherty is talking to some of those parents tonight. He joins us live in Spring. Matt.
Yeah, the parents say that 2 teachers and 2 aides have been suspended so far. Still, they don't feel comfortable sending their kids back to school. What happened with the sticker?
The sticker makes me fall asleep.
This is 4-year-old Lane Luviano. She's the one that broke this case open in September when she snuck one of her sleepy stickers out of the classroom.
She kind of pulled up her little shorts and said, Mom, look, this is my sleeping sticker. And I was like, the what?
When Lane's mom, Lisa, saw the sticker, she thought it was strange and asked her daughter about it. And the teacher gives it to you. Where she put it?
On my arm.
On your arm? Which part? Point to it. Right up there?
Yeah.
And what's it look like?
Sleeping with a moon on it.
Lane's dad says he's known something was wrong since school first started.
2 o'clock in the morning, I'm hearing some noise in the room, and I'm going over there. She's still up.
And so she gives you the sticker. You put the sticker on, and it makes you tired?
Yeah.
Wow. And all the kids get them?
Yeah.
They never notified the parents.
So Lisa took matters into her own hands. She reached out to the other parents in Lane's class, sent them pictures of the patch to see if their kids were getting the stickers too.
I showed it to my 4-year-old, and she said, yes, that's the sleepy sticker.
Melissa Guilford immediately went online to research the sticker.
Sleep Z patch. Okay, so, and if you read the ingredients on them, it has a lot of, it's just things I've never even heard of.
And they're giving them drugs to make them sleep, to keep them quiet.
Najala Abdullah tells us she'd noticed changes in her son, who told her he'd been getting the stickers too. She says he'd been crying, stopped eating, and was bringing home lunches that he hadn't touched. The parents shared with us an email they received from Northgate Crossing Elementary's principal today. The email states 2 of the school staff members were put on leave after they allegedly administered sleeping supplements to students on September 24th. The email also states the Spring ISD Police Department is investigating. Do you think it could be a crime?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
We've been trying to get in touch with the school district throughout the afternoon and evening. So far, we have not gotten any response. Back to you.
Most concerning. We know you'll keep us posted if and when you do hear from the district. Matt Doherty tonight. Thank you.
You use the sticker, you put the sticker on, and it makes you tired?
Yeah.
Wow. And all the kids get them?
Yeah.
They never notified the parents.
A preschool in Texas is under fire after parents say their children were given patches called sleepy stickers to help the kids rest for nap time.
I have a lot to say about this. I know you're shocked, but I will leave that to our parenting expert, Patty Maxwell of Engage Kids. I mean, your initial thought, because this is everywhere right now.
I just think it's insane.
Thank you. That's the only word there is to use. Now, if there's anyone else that's not familiar, give us a little background on the sleepy stickers.
Okay, so the kids were given sleepy stickers at this preschool that was also inside of a school district in an elementary building, and they were being given sleepy stickers to take naps. And it just so happened that little girl that we saw in the clip, she just happened to sneak hers out, and her mother saw it. And that's how it kind of all unraveled. And the mom just started doing research and talking to other parents, and oh yeah, we all get sleepy stickers.
Oh, so the amount of rage that I felt when I heard that story, especially because we're in the process of finding Logan preschool and daycare and all of that. So essentially they were drugging these children. What are some of the side effects of melatonin? I mean, we all know it's for sleep, but for an adult.
Yeah. Right. So the ones that they were giving them are actually for adults, not even children. There are different kinds out there that are for children, but these are for 18 years and older. And with melatonin, you could have agitation, headaches, bedwetting, throwing up, all kinds of different side effects. And the biggest one is that they could have trouble sleeping, actually. It could have the opposite effect.
Because you're putting the melatonin into your body versus naturally occurring.
Right,
melatonin.
and there's also a whole bunch of other supplements that are in these as well. It's not just melatonin.
Oh.
And for these ones specifically, there are 3 milligrams of melatonin, and they say that it's not FDA regulated with melatonin. However, they say for kids 5 and older, only 1 to 2 milligrams, and these have 3.
Oh.
So, I mean, we're lucky that this little girl did sneak these out, and she did tell her mom, because some bad stuff could have happened for these kiddos.
I mean, this seems like such a silly question, but what could this preschool have done differently? Because as someone who works with children constantly, you know that there obviously are times that you need a break. This is not the way to get the break.
It absolutely isn't. Not using these would be the first piece.
Right.
The other piece is just trying to figure out, the age range of the kiddos. Do they need naps? Is this a rest time or a nap time? I go into a lot of centers where kids at 18 months will stop napping. And so even though that's tricky and you have to look at ratios and stuff, like how can we make it still a positive experience for those children? Could we have an area where those kiddos get to sit and quietly look at books or, color? To expect a 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old to sit on a mat for 2 hours quietly, especially if they don't nap, is unrealistic.
Completely.
But this is not the answer at all.
Well, let's transfer this to home. And if you have a toddler, a young kid at home, you're trying to get them to sleep, what are some suggestions that you have? Because it can be tough. Right now, anytime I say it's time for night-night, full on meltdown.
Wind up.
Yes, right. Like we don't want to miss anything.
No.
Even adults don't want to. No, but having a good bedtime routine will save your life. That consistency piece, and coming up with Halloween here, right? There's no consistency this week, but that will bite us in the butt in the long run, really. So we want consistency. We want to make it fun, but not too fun. We want it to be calming and relaxing, and then, like I said, the consistency piece. If bedtime is at 8 o'clock, it's at 8 o'clock. It's not at 8:45 or 9 or 10. Kids need consistency, and that will help them get on a good routine and get their sleep habits developed.
Absolutely. And if there's any educators watching this right now who were equally as irate, but also can empathize with anyone who works with children daily and knows that they need some best practices, what would your advice be to them?
Well, take breaks when and if needed. I think that that's something that we forget as professionals to do, right? Even as parents, we forget to do that. It is okay to tap out and be like, Uncle, I need a break. And so I think that that's a big piece, especially in daycares and preschools. We need to know our limitations and know when we can take a minute. But also remembering that these are children. They are supposed to be wild. They are supposed to be crazy. They're supposed to be having fun. To consider, by all means, drugging them to get them to go to sleep just is not the best alternative whatsoever.
Use your head. I mean, just use it.
This boils my blood.
Oh, it really does. Patty, thank you for this info. We are heated.
Yes. If you would like to learn more about engaged kids, we're going to have that information for you on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
And now that we've learned, still to come on the show, there's probably no celebrity that does it better when it comes to Halloween costumes than Hollywood A-lister. Can you guess who it is? We're checking out some of her best looks after the break.